I've got to tell you now, riding this is probably dangerous in a way you wouldn't imagine. That would you believe, a couple of minutes ago we had like a summer's day here in Melbourne, but now look at it, it's gloomy, the air's getting cold. Yeah, that's Melbourne for you. 4 seasons in one day. Oh, had to stand out. Funny me. Like, it's got that feature, right, with the stand. That could have been a good accident. Anyway, so I'm out here, as you can probably tell. Whoa, settle down, Fika. I'm out here on Fika, and it was a glorious day, as I said before. Now it's a bit gloomy. Yeah, still, oh, there's a speed camera here. You see, he gave me that flash. You know what that means? That car up there is a speed camera. Dirty rats. Like, haven't they got anything better to do? Like, it's just pure revenue raising here in Victoria, and they always hide behind the virtue of, oh, we're saving lives and all this rubbish. You ain't saving no lives. They're just hitting our wallets, these mongrels. Absolute mongrels, sitting there with their speed cameras. Anyway, Fika's a good girl. She doesn't speed. Maribyrnong River, woof. Yes, baby. That's back where I had all my roots. And now, so yeah, out on Fika. And I just rode the Triple R today, the Triumph Speed Triple RR. I went for a quick ride on Zuffa, the Street Fighter, because I wanted to ride them back to back, see the differences between the Speed Triple RR. Well, that's another video. It's another video, but I just want to say, how good is this bike, the Classic 500? Oh, after riding those bikes where you're on high alert, it's such a joy to sit on something so comfortable, so mechanical, pure basic motorcycling. Just mechanical beast here, an iron horse, and it's just so relaxing. It's actually too relaxing. I've got to tell you now, riding this is probably dangerous in a way you wouldn't imagine. That it's too relaxing. Now let's hear the nice thump up this hill. Oh yeah. And I'm just riding the torque here. Just loves pulling. Top gear, pulling up a hill. 70 k's, nearly 80 k's. Just loves it. Just loves hills. The pull of that thumping single cylinder. I'm so relaxed now. My shoulders have dropped so much since, you know, been up really tight riding that sports bikes. And yeah, all right, you get the thrill, right? The speed thrill. That's good in short doses, but I mean, riding this, oh, it's just majestic. It absolutely is majestic. And we'll just go through the twisty bits and we'll talk a little bit more. Have a look up there. See that hill? Look, that's where I'm going up. Like, when you ride up it, it doesn't seem that steep, and especially wide angle, you can't tell, but that's pretty steep going up there, and it's pretty steep coming down. I'll give you the tip. So anyway, yep, out on Fika, and going through this section is lovely, and you can hustle her a little bit. I'll just hustle her a little bit there. And the thing tips in very nicely. Nice tipping in there. It's so confidence inspiring, this bike. And even this corner that I friggin' hate, because it's going uphill, I can just pin it through there, no problems. And that feels very awkward, that corner on Zuffa, the Aprilia 660. But on this, the way it just tips in, feels really nice. And this corner too, this is sort of a downhill corner. What I mean is you're leaning downhill when you're going up it. It doesn't look that steep, but she's steep. And oh man, the beautiful thump of this engine. I've got to say, those clouds are looking very threatening there. What an absolute beast. We're going to have a lot of rain, I think, coming in. You can see there, it's not looking too good. Before it was like summer, or at least, you know, late spring. Cannot believe it's so cold now. I actually put my leather jacket on, which doesn't have any linings. I'm regretting that right now. But after riding the Speed Triple RR and, you know, the Zuffer, the Chuffer, the Street Fighter, getting on this is just it's like having a cup of tea. That's what I think it's like. This bloke here, yeah, he's cruising along on his what the fuck is that? I have no idea. But probably a BMW. Every middle-aged bloke with a pot belly owns a BMW, don't they? Anyway, Fika, the Classic 500, the last one. Oh, she's a keeper, and I love it. And you get a Classic 500, you're going to love it. It's got the more character than the 350. I do wish they'd make another 500, please. Royal Enfield. You know, they got that new Hunter one out, which is good in one way, that you know, they're trying to get into the millennials that think, you know, the 350s just looks like too much of a big bike. It's a bit lighter, more nimble, a bit more, you know, friskier, should I say, a bit more pep in it, you know, just through the mapping. But 500, we want another 500, or at least maybe put the 650 twin motor in the Classic 500 frame. That'd be nice too. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? But anyway, I'm so glad that I've got the last one of these, and yeah, I'm gonna hang on to it forever. Piece of history here, piece of history. And whoa, it's so nice around these corners, I tell you. It's so nice. I just can tip it in easy. Look, get the torque up the hill. Yep, speed camera, he's flashing his lights, of course. One in the clacker for me, Julie. One in the clacker for me, Julie. Says watch out for the horses. Where's the horses? I can smell the horses. Whew. Well, you took a dump, you know. All you motorcyclists, he keeps on seeing the dog that takes a dump. I think these horses are just taking a dump here. Nice little fence there, rickety country fence. Yeah, he's got a coat. Why have some got a coat and some don't? Yeah, I know, mate. You should have a coat too. What's going on? See ya. Anyway, I gotta say, right here, right now, I really want to know. I'm gonna get my camera up. I really want to know, how do I get down there? Like, you got this beautiful thing, there's that plane up there. Down there, there's a shack, and it looks cool, this shack. I'll try and get a photo of it, but yeah, that shack looks cool, and it looks like where Cobber gave her, you know, the old Julie one in the clack. Only an Aussie would understand that, but yeah, I really want to know, how do I get to that shack? I don't think anyone lives in it. It's a cool shack, you know, tin roof, weatherboard. Yeah, no one must live there, but it's a cool house, man. They should never knock that down. They probably will when this all becomes houses one day, which I think inevitably it will. Oh, one in the clacker for me.